Okay, Assalamualaikum and hi everyone. So we are going to solve this problem from January 2024. Right, so we have 150 kg crate is pulled with a force P, which is P equals to 500 Newton. And given here the mu S is equals to 0.3. Predict whether the crate will slide with the appropriate justification. Okay, so first thing first, of course, we need to draw the FBD. Okay, so this is the surface with pull force P equals to 500 Newton with an angle 30 degree. Whatever it is, you must redraw the FBD. I mean, draw it in your answer booklet. Okay, no, do not draw your FBD at the question. Okay, so we have W here equals to 150 times 9.81 equals to 150 1471.5 Newton. Okay, so since we have W, the reaction force N supposed to be here, and then the the friction force should be to the right, since the box is pulled to the left, right? So the friction force must be in opposite direction. So we have here Fs. Okay, so since we have our FBD, just solve it using the static equilibrium equation. Start it with summation of Fy equals to 0. So actually this question we can apply it from the static of particle. We can assume that all the forces is coming from the same point. Okay, so summation of Fy equals to 0. So we have N minus W1471.5, and then we have to translate this 500 sine 30 for y-axis and 500 minus, so minus positive or minus 2 depends on the direction of the arrow. I think you can have it in your mind. Okay, so when you write the equations, you have to put it either it is positive or negative. So for Fx, 500 cos 30 degree. Okay, so Fy, so plus 500 sine 30. So there is nothing left. We have N here equals to 1471.5 minus 500 sine 30, 1221.5. Okay, then we have summation of Fx equals to 0. Fx, so we have Fs here equals to mu Sn, so 0.3 times and 0.3 times n, we already have the n value, so substitute the value Fs, and then we have minus 500 cos 30. Okay, or maybe we can just put it here, Fs minus 500 cos 30, because there is no unknown left, right? We already find the value of n, and then the p also given, right? So the question here asks us to predict whether the crate will slide or not. So we find the Fs first, then we compare the value. Okay, so Fs is equals to 500 cos 30. So we got 433.01 Newton. So this is the friction force that we have. Okay, so Since we have a 0.3, the coefficient of static friction, kita calculate in a different equation here using the mu as n. So 0.3 times n is 1221.5. So the answer is 1221.5. 366.45 Newton. Okay, so this is at the maximum, F maximum, right? We are using the F mu as n. So when we take a look at the graph, so the value is here, F max equals to mu as n, which is equal to 366.45 Newton. So since our F as friction force is 433.01 Newton, it is bigger than F max. Therefore, we can conclude that the crate is in motion. The crate will move to the left, right? Because of what? Because the force is, the friction force is more, 433.01, and then our pull force is 500 Newton, more than the F maximum. Okay, when the force is the pull force is more than the friction force, so that's mean our crate is in motion. So that's it.